open are you to new ideas, new points of view, new ways of doing things? Hello, my name is Carme.Salvador. I'm specialized in sustainable high-performance teams. And in this video, I'll share some ideas about how you can prevent and transform conflict by being open to different perspectives. If you want to develop and grow, it's important to learn how to appreciate differences rather than feeling threatened by them. Let's start with this. Although it may seem obvious, the more open you are to other perspectives different than yours, the more enriched your world will be. In reality, we tend to hold tightly our own perspectives. Why so hard to appreciate different points of view? Here is the tip. We see things from our point of view, and anything that doesn't coincide with it makes us close up, judge it, and deem it to be wrong. Opening up to different viewpoints is a challenge because it feels like we are putting our own perspective into question. Somehow, the ground is going out from under our feet. What we believe to be true is just our subjective interpretation of reality. We all see the same evidence, same facts, but we each make different interpretations of that evidence, believing that our interpretation is the right one. So I'm right and you are wrong. This happens because each person comes from a different background: family, faith, education, and society. We've had different experiences, therefore we come to different conclusions about how things are or how things should be. When we learn how to see the same reality from another perspective, our point of view will have more information and will be closer to the reality. Imagine that different people with their eyes blindfolded are touching different parts of an elephant. One is touching the ear, another is touching the trunk, another the tail, and other the elephant's leg. Now, if you ask them what does an elephant look like, they would each describe it in different ways. A blanket, a hose, a paintbrush, or a barrel. All of them would be right, but only partially. So, how can we be more open and curious about other people's perspectives? How can we appreciate differences rather than resist them? Here I have something that is going to help you. Think about traveling. When you travel, you enjoy differences. That's why you travel, right? What's the point of going to a place that is exactly the same as where you live? For example, when I went to India, I found the food to be really spicy. But it was interesting to experience it. Even the sweets for children were hot. I may not like a spicy food, but I have experienced it, and I understand that other people really like it. So, what makes a good traveler? Curiosity, openness, and respect. What would it be like to explore a different point of view with curiosity, openness, and respect? What if the next time you had a different opinion than another person, you followed these 3 simple steps? You might be surprised by what happens. Step number 1. Explore the other person's point of view. Be curious and open to exploring the other person's perspective with respect. This means being willing to step down from our own position and stand in the shoes of the other person. You can find out what's important for the other person by asking, what is at the core of this issue for you? How do you see it? What is at the stake? After listening to the other person, you can share out something you have heard that has struck you and that you like it. For example, I really like the way you... Great! Step number 2. Invite the other person to hear your point of view. Briefly explain why you hold your position and how you see the situation. Once you've shared your point of view, you can ask the other person, what did you like about what I said? by finding a part of their perspective to agree on before, it will probably now be easier for them to do the same for you. Step number 3. Explore a point of view that includes the best of both. Ask the questions: what similarities are there in the way you and I see this issue? How can we come to an agreement about the situation that includes a little bit of the best of both of us? In conclusion, we can develop and grow in our families, groups, and teams when we learn how to embrace differences rather than resist them. Depending on the relationship of the team, it can be difficult to have this kind of conversation. In that case, a qualified team coach can guide the conversation in a safe and constructive way. Now let me ask you something. What idea did surprise you the most? And feel free to leave your comments below. In the description of the video, you can find information of a 4-hour workshop about how to appreciate difference and prevent conflict. And if you are thinking about becoming a systems coach, you'll find a link to CRR, Center for Right Relationship, the school specialized worldwide in training team coaching. Looking forward to seeing you soon.